It's the first home match of the Championship season today as Derby County face Coventry City. Coming into this game now, Derby, we're coming off the back of a win in the Cup in the first round of the League Cup in midweek. We faced West Bromwich Albion away from home at the Hawthorns, a ground where Derby have had some good form in recent years when facing West Brom. And once again, Lady Luck shone down upon us. We went 1-0 down. West Brom were dominating the game. Derby, we only had 2 shots in that game, and I think both of them came in the last 10 minutes. But in terms of Coventry City, in their last match when they played in the Cup, they beat Luton 1-0. They'll progress into the next round. In terms of the league, Coventry City drew 0-0 with Hull City on the opening day. Derby, unfortunately, a week ago, we lost 3-1 away to Stoke City. The less said about that game, the better. We definitely didn't play at our best. Stoke were the better team on the day and deserved 3 points. But once again, I think we'll be going into today's game with the injuries concerns at the front of our minds, as I don't think we've got our strongest team at the moment out and available to play. Coventry do have a couple of injuries as well, so they won't be able to field a full-strength team, I think is fair to say. Derby, however, we've got a number of injuries, especially to the new players that we've signed in this window. So it's going to be a difficult game today. For me, Frank Lampard bringing his Coventry City team, a former Derby County manager, I think he'll be aiming for the playoffs once again. Obviously, Coventry finished in those playoff positions last season. I think they'll be aiming for it again. And if I had to give a score prediction, I think it's going to be a really tough game for Derby County. I'm hoping with that home Pride Park atmosphere, the fans will be able to get behind the players and it will spur us on to a positive result. So I'll go with a 1-1 draw. That's my positive result. I think we're going, like I said, going to have to be at our best to get something from it. Coventry, a team with a lot of quality. I think they've got a really good squad as well. And Derby, considering our injury concerns, I think if we're at our best, then we can come away with something. But we've got to have an improved performance considering the last couple of games. And we just haven't really been in those games in terms of being on the front foot. And hopefully we can change that today. But without further ado, let's head to Pride Park.
Laura, Derby versus Coventry, back at Pride Park for the first game. At home. Score prediction?
2-1 maybe.
2-1 win. That'd be good.
Probably not. Being hopeful.
Well, yeah, we'll have to be hopeful with the injuries we have. Yeah.
Coventry go 1-0 up. Quite an unlucky goal to concede. Ball swung in from the free kick. Zetterstrom punches it, hits the Coventry man and goes straight back in. A little bit of luck there, but 1-0 down now. Wasn't expecting that. Derby equalised exactly the same as Joe Ward's free kick in midweek, 1-1. Good penalty by Coventry, poor defending by Derby, 2-1. Dalton Morris equalises from the penalty spot after a handball, 2-2.
Coventry have equalised 3-3 now. Header which seemed to take an age to hit the post. Zetterstrom went after it, but it ended up being an open goal for the Coventry man to put in 3-3. Coventry take the lead. Good ball in. Header was good. Zetterstrom couldn't meet it. Good goal. 4-3 now. Been end to end this game. 5-3. Coventry shoot from the right hand side, hits the post and goes in. Really good finish, but that's game over now. Derby defensively today have been far too open.
Welcome to the end of the video, and as you can see, it has ended Derby County 3, Coventry City 5. Derby lose 5-3 at home in our first home game of this new championship season. And it was a bit of a strange game. That first half was a little bit of cat and mouse. It was a little bit end-to-end at times. And when it was 2-1 to Coventry, well, even 2-2 when it went in at half-time, I feel like both teams had gifted each other goals in a way. Obviously, Coventry scored first. I think maybe a little bit of questionable goalkeeping from Zetterstrom. He opted to punch it out, which then went straight into the Coventry man, which then went back over him into the goal, which I thought was a little bit unlucky on Derby's side. And then Derby equalised through Callum Elder, a really good free kick, swung in. I'm not sure how the Coventry goalkeepers missed it, but I do need to see the highlight replay on that one. And then Coventry go 2-1 up through a penalty. I thought it was a clear penalty decision. The Coventry man beat the Derby player and he was taken out and he dispatched his penalty really well. And then Derby get a penalty. I couldn't see it from the South Stand end of Pride Park Stadium, but everybody was saying it was handball. Derby equalised through Colton Morris, and going in 2-2 at half-time, I was quite thankful for that. I thought it'd probably been a bit of a fair reflection of how the game had gone. As I mentioned, I felt it was a little bit end-to-end in that first half, with both teams being a little bit defensively awkward, I would say. And then that second half, Derby take the lead quite early on. Ebu Adams, it was a little bit of a scuffed shot, which just rolled into the bottom corner quite nicely. And we went 3-2 up, and I was quite excited by that and thought we're taking the game to Coventry a little bit more. But then we just capitulated defensively, didn't we? Conceding 3 goals where you'd have hoped that we could have been a little bit more solid. And Coventry found a lot of joy down our left-hand side, Coventry's right-hand side, in the air as well as on the ground. We just weren't good enough, and Coventry deservedly went away with the 3 points. And unfortunately, I wouldn't really say today was an improved performance on Stoke away. I think defensively, once again, questions were asked of us and we weren't able to match Coventry. And yeah, it's a disappointing one, but there's still a long way of the season to go. And as I mentioned before the game, we've got a lot of players out injured that we need to come back fit to be able to strengthen the team. And I suppose come October, this starting 11 will look a lot different to what it was today. But we'll just have to move on and focus on Bristol City on Friday night, and then a really tough away game to Ipswich. This start of the season has not been kind to us, but we have to move on. Coventry, I thought, were good today. As I mentioned in that first half, I think defensively they gifted us a couple of goals, similar from Derby as well. But in that second half, they were clinical and they were dangerous when they came forward, and I'm sure they're going to have a good season as well. So if you have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow my social medias down below, and I'll see you in the next one.